organisms can descend to a depth of 5,000 feet, where they can and must sustain a pressure of 140 tons on every square foot of their bodies.
I just woke up. I'm waiting for my hair to dry and trying to figure out what to do. So I wanted to start talking into this tape recorder. Used to do this back in the 70s. Just lay in bed and talk into a tape until I nodded out. Now, I'm afraid of getting at all this stuff that's inside my head. But I know that if I just keep talking into it, I'll get over my self-consciousness and I can just do it and I can get at all this stuff that's deep underneath all this. I had some pretty crazy dreams last night. Really pretty wretched dreams. And when I woke up this morning, I had a sense that something indiscernible had shifted during the sleeping hours, and now I was someplace else. Peter is dead. And all I can see is that now I'm on automatic. And I'm on automatic and it's just dead words tumbling from my lips, and these dead words don't even come close to touching what I've felt the last 24 hours. What it felt like to get into bed last night. How much I hate to fucking close my eyes. How much I hate to sleep. How much I hate the silence. How much I hate the aloneness. Shit. Peter? Just heard something whisper in my ear. Like someone just said something above my head. Or someone was trying to wake me up in the morning. I don't know. Tape recorder's pretty fucked up. Like someone just said something right above my head. Well, let's get another one. Anything for this? Like someone just said something right above my head. Or someone was trying to wake me in the morning. I think my name was said. I think that was what I heard. It was a voice, just familiar. I don't know what to say, Peter. I'm scared. I'm scared because when I think of you, Peter, I think of your death. And it's as if it's printed on celluloid on the backs of my eyes. Because when I think about your death, I think about my death. And I started doing all these undescribable things to try and get at grief. All these impulsive things to try and make sense of the grief. I tried talking to you. I tried to say something in case you were scared or confused by your own death. The doctor said, "Don't worry, he's not going to die this weekend." And so I put both of my fingers over my head like rabbit ears, and I tried to say something, but my mouth couldn't form words. This was the most important moment of my life, and nothing came from my mouth. And all I could do was raise my hands by my sides in helplessness and say, all I want is some sort of grace. And maybe it's me who needs reassurance. Maybe it's me who needs words. Feel like I'm looking through your eyes right now. All those months of illness and never knowing quite what you felt. Now, suddenly, it's as if I'm looking through your eyes and I'm just staring at the whole place. You loved flowers. The house was always filled with flowers, some so big and wild. They didn't even look like flowers, more like some beings from some lunar slopes. And traces of blue over the edges of the tenements. And at moments like this, the sky the way it is. I remember you used to make your left hand into a fist, but with a little hole through it, and just look through that. I wish I could kind of stay like this for a little while. Maybe somebody coming by could just put their arms around me for a few minutes. I still have the mind of a child. It's like 34-year-old eyes staring out of the skull of a 6-year-old. I'm just amazed I'm still here. I feel like I've cheated death this long. I don't believe in the afterlife, but that doesn't mean I don't like the idea of ghosts following people around in life and death and offering them small comforts in unimaginable ways.
I get so incredibly self-conscious talking to you, Peter. This morning I woke up and I felt like my heart had turned over. And all I remember is sitting there and thinking it was quite possible that I could die very soon. And for a moment I felt a relief. Not because I wanted to die, but because if I knew that I was going to die at some future point, if I knew how and when I was going to die, somehow that would totally relax me. I would stop seeing my life as endless. And somehow that would give me an enormous amount of inspiration to do exactly what I wanted to do. Peter, I want to show you some joy, some celebration. Turn on a few lights. I forgot to tell you. My sister's baby was born. My death at the time was in my mind. My sleep was filled with images of friends who had died, and images of my own imagined illness.
But it made perfect sense to me that this baby was on its way, was coming into this world after so much loss. Even further, I realized that this baby was on its way to replace the vanishing of my own body. And in that moment, I did not feel fear. No. I felt very much alive and happy to be witnessing all of this. Whirling and jumping and driving through the darkness. The window curtains open with the air roaring through the streets. And for a moment, I went loose in my head. And I felt I was beaming with some kind of joy.
So I guess I'll say goodbye here.